Welcome back to another Brickmania review, and this time we're taking a look at a $205 kit named Bonnie and Clyde Getaway Car.
Getaway car.
Stinky. Okay, Dave, do you want to tell me what this is depicting?
It is very difficult to encapsulate the amazing story of Bonnie and Clyde into just a few sentences because this couple was larger than life.
Whoa.
But we'll try and break it down as best we can. We're talking, of course, about, if you've never heard of Bonnie Parker and Clyde Barrow, they were two of the most notorious outlaws of the Depression era. They were a couple that went around in the Southwest and Midwest robbing banks and small stores and funeral homes and stealing cars.
Funeral homes?
Yeah, they kind of specialized in doing the not-so-obvious robberies. And the press more or less made them into superstars, if you will, because they were wild and young and they were a couple. And it didn't seem to matter to the press, in the beginning anyway, that they were killing people, policemen and some innocent civilians and prison guards. And anyway, things were kind of good public relation-wise for Bonnie and Clyde until around 1934, when the ugly truth became known. On Easter Sunday in 1934, the gang opened fire on two highway patrolmen near Grapevine, Texas, killing them both. That did not play well with the public, and their public perception went basically down the toilet.
If you're going to be a gangster, don't kill people.
Exactly. Multiple rewards were offered for their capture. A number of law enforcement agencies joined in the manhunt, including members of the Texas Highway Patrol, who, acting on good intel, set up an ambush near Bienville Parish in Louisiana on May 23rd, 1934. And as Clyde was driving down the road with Bonnie and some other gang members in a Ford V8, which at the time was the fastest vehicle on the road, it could do about 65 miles an hour, which was faster than any cop car could go.
65?
So they're barreling down the road, and the posse opens fire. They riddle the V8 Ford with bullets, and Bonnie and Clyde are both more or less instantly killed.
Yikes.
And here's the funny part. Maybe it's not funny, it's more macabre than funny. So with the dead body still inside the Ford, they tow it to the nearby town of Arcadia, Louisiana. And word got out that Bonnie and Clyde had been killed, and thousands of people come from all over the country and in the area wanting to get a glimpse of the bodies and the car. There were like 20,000 people that ultimately ended up attending Bonnie Parker's funeral. I mean, it was just crazy stuff going on. And the death car, as it's now called, can be seen in a casino in Las Vegas. So if you ever go to Whiskey Pete Resort and Casino, you can see the actual car, the death car.
Well, I don't plan to be going to Las Vegas, but maybe we should take a look at the Brickmania version of this.
It'd be worth it, but I got to say something about the movie Bonnie and Clyde, which you definitely need to see. This is an Arthur Penn directed classic starring Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway. Came out in 1967, and it kind of revolutionized the way movies would be made from then on out, because it was the first movie of its kind to graphically depict sex stuff and also violence. One of the first movies to use squibs and blood spurting everywhere, and of course now that's commonplace in all movies.
Yeah,
and of course,
PG movies.
The big thing about Bonnie and Clyde is, the theme song, so to speak, was Flatt and Scruggs playing their 1949 version of Foggy Mountain Breakdown. So, I mean, tons of history.
Yeah. So that's Bonnie and Clyde for you. Dave, I think, was a little bit too excited to write about this. But anyway, here we go. We're going to take a look, talk you through the set, talk you through the two exclusive minifigures you get in this. And these guys, or guy and gal, are incredible. And also the printed details you got on the set. This set rivals well, maybe not rivals, but is in contention on par with like stuff like the European Tram. Now this car was pretty much just a joy to put together, in my opinion, from all the different building techniques. It's just so compact. Like this area right here, there's so many bricks that just fit intricately in there and all snug, and oh, it's just wow. Anyway, so on the front here we got a printed grille there, which is very, very cool in my opinion. Got those lights there, and just the shaping they were able to do with this was pretty incredible in my opinion. Just very accurate and just very, very, very cool. One other thing is you actually have to turn the wheels inside out. So that's a kind of an interesting thing. You have to turn the wheels inside out, and just interesting building techniques and stuff. Not sure if it's legal or not, but you know,
Hey, if Amanda Fuchs says it's good enough for me. Amanda being the designer of this piece of art.
Yeah, Amanda did a great job. Anyway, continuing down here, like again, just so many good building techniques, snot techniques coming out the wazoo. Studs not on top is snot, so that means you're building, instead of like just straight up, you're building sideways and down and all kinds of crazy ways. Again, you got printed lights back there, backup lights, I guess, or brake lights. Those are brake lights.
Probably be tail lights and brake lights combined.
Ooh, sneaky! They were getting fancy.
Yeah, this was like the cream of the crop when it came to muscle cars back in those days.
Yeah. There is room enough to fit 2 minifigures, I believe, and this all pops off in this symbol. You can kind of take a look. What's a legal building technique here? This is illegal because Technic pins going into bricks put stress on the Technic pin, I believe. So that is a legal building technique, but you know, who cares? Beautifully fits 2 minifigures in there, no problem at all. And you got this door that opens up. So that's another one of the special features right there, is the door just beautifully opens up. You're not really going to fit your fingers through there and get that, but you know, just raise this off and you know, get your minifigure that way.
And it comes with 2 perfect caliber weapons.
Yes.
A snub nose, probably 38, and a Browning BAR, which was actually Clyde Barrow's gun of choice.
Yeah.
Sawed it down a little bit.
We'll take a look at those 2 weapons here momentarily. So anyway, rounding out this side, you still got that beautiful curving and all kinds of stuff. Dave, what are you thinking about this beautiful, beautiful car here?
I'm thinking forget about the car we're thinking about getting. This is what we need to get.
For reference, we're thinking about getting a Hyundai Tucson 2023 or 2022?
23.
23.
Yeah, forget that.
Yeah.
This car screams class.
How much does one cost?
A lot more than the Hyundai, I can tell you that.
Yeah, a little bit out of our price range.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, basically, with a price tag of $205, let's just say each minifigure is $30 each. Is that reasonable? 35 each?
Yeah, 35 each. And
All
then
right,
you got
so
Perfect
70.
Cow.
Well, yeah, I'm including the Perfect Cow
right.
with that.
Yeah.
So let's say $70 for this. That means that leaves this $135, right?
Si, senor.
All right, so $135 for this.
I see
A
it.
little bit on the high side, but you know, I think if they would have shaved that off, like $195 sounds a whole lot better than $205 in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I think that maybe. I mean, obviously, did it sell out?
No, there's still, as of making of this video, there are 39 left.
Okay, well, I think if they would have kind of made that under 200, 195 would have been perfect for this set. So I believe it's just a tad bit, you know, too much. And in the consumer mind, that would make it, you know, feel a lot better. I would feel a lot better.
Didn't stop us.
Well, we're crazy.
That's true.
So, anyway, I don't know if Amanda also designed the minifigures or not. It doesn't really specify that, I don't believe. But she probably did, since she has designed minifigures in the past. So we're just going to go with it. Amanda, you did a great job. If you didn't do it, whoever did it did a great job on these minifigures. Anyway, we have a 3D printed hat slash hairpiece up there, which is just incredible. And then you got printing all the way around. It's, you know, more of a basic print, but I still love it nonetheless. I mean, you really couldn't add more details than this to this. You got that snub nose revolver there, which is just incredible. Perfect caliber, sidearm printing, all the works, and that dark red stinky. That is awesome. Anyway, so I think that is just incredible. And then her partner here, yes, that's right. We got Clyde. Oh yeah, Clyde. What was his last name?
Barrow.
Clyde Barrow.
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 In the Barrow gang.
Clyde Barrow.
They'll get you, little man.
Okay. Anyway, this is a perfect representation of the tire at the time, and it's just awesome. I love it so much, and that beautiful perfect caliber weapon there is great as well. And yeah, all around perfect minifigures. Couldn't ask for better figures. So overall, I think this set, you know, again, 205, a little bit high, but it's in the ballpark. It's, you know, it's not way out there, but it's not, you know. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for yeah, that's it. Anyway.
And I guess thank you, Bonnie and Clyde, for. I don't know where I'm going with this. I probably ought to
thanks
stop.
for killing people.
Well,
yeah.
but they like. They become part of our culture. You know.
I'm gonna be frank with you. I've never heard of them before I got in contact with this kit. So that's it. That's just saying.
They were. They become a big part of the of our culture, and I don't know. I guess we shouldn't thank them. They were really nasty, horrible people.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.